And now.
We are live. Welcome, everybody, to your favorite day of the week. I know it's Thursday. I know Monday through Wednesday, you're just out there and you're like, I cannot wait for Jeremiah and Alex to give us their brilliant and all the wisdom that they have about the political shenanigans going on in America today. Well, wait to know more because here we are. It's 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard on a Thursday. Alex, my guy, how are you doing today?
Dude, I am doing absolutely fantastic. Other than the mountains of snow, I'm still shoveling from the last snowstorm. We got 33 inches in Rhode Island.
Holy cow. I am not jealous. The whole snowstorm missed Ohio. So I didn't even know y'all were getting hit with a snowstorm until you told me about it. It sounds very unfortunate as we head into March. You know, we're looking forward to spring, go away winter. If you're a fan of winter, get some ones in the chat. If you're a fan of spring, get some twos in the chat for us. You know what, Alex? You hey, you voted for me. We still haven't figured out really what we're calling this show yet, right? We did, Christian rants. Are we doing superior worldview politics? If you feel so brave, maybe later on in the program, Alex, maybe you can put a poll in the chat with with a couple of the names, 2 or 3 of the names that we came up with, see what the audience thinks. But folks, we had the State of the Union address. How Patriots got the winter blues. You know what? I had the winter blues until that State of the Union address on Tuesday night. I've seen quite a bit of Trump's speeches, and I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I like Trump, he always goes on way too long, bores me to tears by the end of it. I'm like glazing over. This speech kept me captivated all the way up until probably the final 5 minutes, and until I finally gave up on it. But it was hands down the best speech I've ever heard Donald Trump give. Do you concur, Mr. Medeiros?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to watch the full thing. I watched about 20 minutes of it, and I caught some clips afterwards. But he was on fire. He did his thing.
He was on fire. Speaking of fire, the liberals are on fire today, folks. We got our funny videos of the week. The first one I'm going to share with you now, Alex. I assume that if you were to go to Skid Row, right, where all the homeless people hang out, most of us, would probably do our best to just get in and out of that, right? We're not hanging out at Skid Row. But if you're a liberal white lady, of course you want to do your best to help the homeless people there. I have so many tabs open. Let me make sure I pull up the right one. There we go. Let's see how this goes for this social justice warrior.
Yeah, but before we get to play this video.
Yeah.
For those of you who just joined, you have to hit the like button or we're not playing.
You have to.
Just saying.
You have to. It's a funny. I got more funny videos lined up. I promise.
Yeah.
For each like, we'll play another funny video, and then we'll get to Trump because I know you're dying to hear us talk about the State of the Union address. But we need a good laugh because politics are heavy, right? We don't want to get into the heavy stuff right off rip.
No. All right. I think they like the video. We'll see.
All right.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
You all right?
Okay. Fine. Yep, we're doing okay.
Okay, chill out. Relax.
We're good.
Oh, man, I did see this. This is nuts.
Yep. Are you okay?
Calm down.
Okay, stop.
Is that a woman or a man?
Hey,
That's a woman.
calm down.
It's okay, dear.
Calm down.
So, dear.
Calm down. Calm down.
Yes.
Calm down. Let go of it. Let
She's
go of it.
probably
Let
jacked
go
up
of it.
on meth.
Let
And
go
wanted
of
to
It's okay.
calm
Everything's
down.
okay, dear.
It's okay.
Everything's okay.
Are you okay?
Alex, are you letting a homeless person rub your face?
No, not at all.
All right.
Okay.
Stop.
Calm down.
I
Calm
did
down,
learn how
man.
to hip toss people in 8th
Calm
grade.
down. What are you doing?
This,
Okay.
you don't want to.
We're snuggling.
Oh my god! Oh, she licked her face.
No, we're good.
See, some people, Alex. I mean, listen. Some people just, I don't want to say don't deserve a home, but they don't want a home. Like there's a reason. Oh,
Oh no, we lost Jeremiah. All right. Well, in the meantime, while Jeremiah gets back in here, yeah, I don't know what the heck was going on there. It looks like this lady was trying to help this other lady see if she had some sort of overdose going on or whatever, and she got attacked. But like in that situation, what do you do? I mean, obviously you don't want to hurt this person, but geez. All right. Well, we do have quite a few things to get through. I'm gonna wait for Jeremiah to get back. But how are you guys doing tonight? Go ahead and type in the chat. What are your guys' opinions on the State of the Union address? Did you guys watch that? What do you think about Ilhan Omar's response? She was yelling. She was heckling Trump. Is that the first president to get heckled at a State of the Union address? I don't know. You tell me. Let's see what you guys are saying. Maybe Jeremiah's chat, because I'm not seeing the chats come through. I'm going to pull them up over here. Just waiting for Jeremiah to get back here. Bear with us. Oh, no. Jeremiah's internet went out. Let's see. He's going to join on his phone. We're going to get him back in here. Don't worry, guys. Don't go anywhere. Terry said 2. Savannah, what's up? How you doing, Savannah? Yeah, Terry, definitely a spring guy myself, all right? I live in New England. We get tons of snow in the winter. We just got pummeled with 33 inches. Ohio Patriot says, first heckling, but not shout out. I forget which rep yelled fire when Obama lied about Obamacare. Oh, liar, liar. Okay, but just one word and then apologized. Well, did you know that at the State of the Union, after the State of the Union, or it might have been even in the middle of it, Ilhan Omar's guest, that other lady she was sitting with, was blocking people from moving and getting to where they wanted to go. And the state capitol police arrested her. Can you believe that? I mean, I would expect nothing less of the guest of Ilhan Omar. I don't even know who that lady was. Ohio Patriot. You know who that lady was? All right. While we wait for Jeremiah, I got a video for y'all. You guys know who Michael Knowles is, right? He's been hosting these. Yeah, if you could check for me, I would very much appreciate that because I have no idea who she was. But Michael Knowles has been hosting these bar like talks, right? He did one with like a debate with Harry Sisson and everything. But I got a clip for y'all. We're going to play it here in a second while we wait. Jeremiah will join very shortly. Don't worry about that. We'll get this show right on the road again. But I just posted this. Heck.
Obvious examples.
He said what no one else is willing to say. Check it out.
I want to say that you are one of the most obvious examples of why leftists are one of the most ideologically inconsistent movements in human history. Earlier, you were cackling like a hyena about how conservatives are pedophile apologists for supporting a president that you have no citable proof is a pedophile. Yet,
right. They all say it, but they have no
proof. On your
proof.
social media, you've marched with the Free Palestine crowd. And not only that, you've supported Zohran Mamdani. Are you willing to publicly denounce all 2 billion Muslims in the world who believe that a warlord pedophile who married a 6-year-old and slept with her at 9, they believe he is, by declaration of faith, the greatest man to ever live? Denounce them.
Am I willing to denounce
He won't
Muslims?
do
Is
it.
that the question?
He just won't do
Is
it.
the
So you're going to denounce Muhammad?
Muhammad, I don't
He
believe
married a
in
6-year-old.
Muhammad. I don't worship Muhammad. Why do I have to denounce
No, he
someone?
didn't ask if you worship him. He said, would you denounce him because you're so opposed to pedophilia?
No, he asked me would I denounce
Start
Muslims.
with Mamdani.
I'm not going to denounce Muslims. Why do I get?
Are you going to denounce Muhammad?
That's kind of hypocritical.
Mary was 12 when Jesus was born. Can we denounce Jesus?
Is there evidence that our Blessed Mother was 12 years old?
Okay,
Do you have any evidence?
Historical evidence.
Great. Can you cite any of those
No, I can't
cases?
cite it and bring it with
I
me.
didn't think so. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can't cite him. He just heard that on TikTok somewhere. I can't see the link, Ohio, by the way. But she's an activist. Makes sense. Somalian by chance? Yeah, here in this clip, I forget who that guy is. I don't know who this guy Michael Knowles is talking to. But this is a great point, right? So leftists, for some reason, have an obsession, a love for Muslims, right? Probably because of the whole suicidal empathy thing. They just want the immigrant vote, so they'll just have mass immigration of Muslims coming into the country just so they can get a vote, just so they can stay in power. And yet they want to talk all day about supposedly Trump being a pedophile. No proof, no evidence. In fact, all of the files that have come out have vindicated Trump, right? But now when it's an actual pedophile, like literally in the text, and all of these people praise Muhammad as literally the greatest man alive. But for some reason, these leftists love to call out people for supporting Trump, but they won't call out the Muslims for supporting Muhammad. Seems like a double standard to me. Let's see what other
Keep
videos
those
I got
knees
for
off
you
the
here.
ground.
He said when ready. I got you. So the next time a feminist tells you they're just as strong as a man, show them this video.
3, 2,
Come on,
These
big
are
dog.
1, go.
dwarfs versus the strongest woman.
Oh, no way. No way. Round 2.
Oh, welcome back, Jeremiah. I had to improvise. I went on my YouTube, found some videos. Oh, no. He was back, and now he's not. All right. Well, we're going to go back to my video. Jeremiah, I don't know what's going on, brother. Oh, there he is.
Back? Am I back?
You are back.
The demonic globalists are trying to shut me down, Alex.
Yep.
Klaus Schwab and the Clintons do not want the show to succeed. They are
Yeah, ever
attacking
since
my
you said
internet.
we're gonna cover their hearing, they're like, we can't let that happen.
Yes.
We cannot let Jeremiah do this.
No. Here's what happened, folks. Here's what happened. So me and Alex were plotting to cover live stream the Clinton hearing that they got called into Congress. Hillary Clinton met today, and then they decided that because me and Alex were going to cover it, that they made it a closed door hearing. They weren't doing it live like they normally do. And then because of Lauren Boebert, they shut the whole thing down. They didn't even have the hearing. So, folks, you are watching the most powerful Thursday night live stream in America right now. I mean, they just they don't want us to succeed. Someone get me on the phone with Alex Jones, because I'm sure he can shed some light on what's going on. What did I miss while I was gone?
Well, I played that video that you just saw there, I think, where we have the world's strongest dwarf men versus the world's tallest and strongest woman.
Okay.
And they did a bunch of different competitions. The one I just showed was kind of like a sumo wrestling 3-on-3. And the dwarfs just pummeled the woman. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, don't underestimate those dwarfs. Don't underestimate those dwarfs. Don't underestimate the grift either, Alex, because this isn't a video, but I found this. I don't know if you want to call it disturbing, hilarious, but or just smart business, folks. Funeral Home in Canada wants to help people end their lives on site. You don't even have to wait. They got the casket. Boom, you end your life right then and there. Oh, a funeral home in Canada decided to make euthanasia even more appealing by offering patients a room where they can undergo assisted suicide right on site. Folks, you don't have to go from the
insurance
hospital.
pay for this?
Probably, because in Canada, everybody gets taxpayer insurance. It's described as turnkey. End your life turnkey. Bro, this is crazy, because because we all know that you can kill yourself in Canada now. That's for some reason illegal. So we were a little cautious at the start because it may seem opportunistic for a funeral home, but honestly, our approach to customers is always done in a state of benevolence.
Dude, I had to double check this. Canada doesn't even have the death penalty for murderers and rapists.
Oh, but you can unalive yourself anytime you want. Isn't that convenient?
The height of hypocrisy.
Oh, dude, Canada is someone needs to save Canada. I don't, do we do it? Or do they have patriotism up there? Are there Canadian patriots that can rise to the occasion? And because Alberta already wants to become part of the United States, I think we should let them.
I was gonna say they're all hiding out in Alberta.
Right, all the real patriots are hiding out in Alberta. I just I don't understand what's going on up there. I don't understand what's going on up there, Alex. It's too much.
No,
it's too. Now, Alex, are you? Times are inflation's tough these days. Inflation is tough. It's getting harder and harder to afford. Groceries. Utility bills, etc. But as tough as times are, some people just have to play music, and if they cannot pay for their musical instruments, because music is the language that speaks to us all, right? Sometimes you just got to get away, and some people take that just a little too far. This man decided to steal his guitar.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you're going to leave right now. You understand me?
Well, he can't leave, dude.
You understand? You are leaving this store right fucking now. Right? You're going to gently let you up.
He's tapping. Did you see him tap?
Get up. Get the fuck up.
That dude's kind of beastly for an employee of
for a guitar center employee. Yeah. Yeah, is there a TRT clinic nearby?
Yes. For those of you who were not here backstage for the show, me and Alex might open
which is all of you.
Our own, all of you, our own testosterone clinic. Alex, okay, so you guys got hit with a snowstorm. We know New York City also got hit with a snowstorm, and we all know that New York has a beautiful, collectivist communist mayor who's just there's just so much opportunity there now. It's not like multimillionaires and billionaires are fleeing the state of New York. But if you want to shovel snow, Alex, you are guaranteed a job. You don't have to show an ID to vote, but you do have to show 2 forms of ID and a social security number to shovel snow. And it doesn't matter how much or how little snow there is to shovel. Well, I mean, we can just all gang up on the same corner. Get about 15 of us to shovel the same corner of snow.
What is going on here?
If you've ever seen road workers, government ODOT, well, we call them ODOT because we're in Ohio, but if you ever seen Department of Transportation employees, this is exactly what it looks like when they're filling potholes. We've got about 10 guys working on the one pothole. But yeah, that's not a...
Can you blame them, though? Can you blame them?
I mean, hey, if you're looking for a job, I mean, what better job to get $15 an hour to stand there with 14 other guys?
Was it 15 an hour?
I believe it was 15 an hour.
Oh, man.
I believe, don't quote me on that. Someone in the chat might know. Someone in the chat might know if they were getting paid.
Dude, because over here, if you did it on your own, I was in a Facebook group and there were tons of people, and the going rate for an average driveway was $200
for a driveway, like for grandma's driveway.
Yep, $200. Yeah, see, Ohio Patriot said they got $48 an hour. That makes sense.
Well, actually,
there's big money in snow removal.
Alex. All right, when I was a kid, you got $20 to shovel the driveway. You didn't get $48 an hour. What is that garbage?
Listen, it's a different time, brother. I remember being at my dad's shop. So he used to have a retail shop on Bald Hill Road. For anybody who knows Warwick, right? Busiest road in Warwick. And I was a pain in my stepmother's butt. So in the summers, she would send me to the shop. And I would hang out at the shop. And the guy there, I just like play video games all day on my dad's office computer. And
Hard work.
the guy at the shop would be like, yo, I'll give you $10 to sweep the garage. I was like, how about 100? And he would be like, what? Are you crazy? When I was a kid, I'd take $5. I'm like, yeah, you could buy like 6 candy bars for $5 when you were a kid. All right. Times have changed.
Times have changed. Yes. You could get, I bet you could get candy for a penny at one point. I bet that was a thing. Now you can't even get pennies.
Yeah, no, seriously. So yeah, you can't even get pennies. Dude, I forgot where I was, but I saw a sign that said, due to the abolition of pennies, every order will be rounded up to the nearest 5 cents.
Oh man, that's good. That's genius entrepreneurship. That's capitalism in action, folks. No more pennies, just round up.
No more pennies. We're gonna need some fact checks though, Jeremiah, because Ohio Patriot, you've been called out, my friend. So in StreamYard, we don't see this, don't know why, but on your end, Jeremiah, Wayne Rogers says they were getting $30 an hour before taxes, but then he said, so 15 in New York.
Are we, am I not getting, are you also not getting comments? Are we void
my stream is not, the comments are coming through. There's just no comments. Your stream on the vertical, the comments aren't coming through to StreamYard, but I have them pulled up and I'll recognize those chats.
Yes, pay attention.
Obama 2028.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Wait a minute. Which Obama? Michelle. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Michael. I'm sorry, Michael Obama.
Yeah. Honestly, what do you think about that? You think Michelle has a better shot than Newsom? I think she probably does.
She's smarter than Newsom. She's just as evil, unfortunately, but she's definitely smarter than Newsom. Newsom is a little bit retarded.
A little bit.
Probably because he doesn't read any books, according to him. All those photographs, all those photographs of him reading books from the past are just for either photoshopped or just to get some press, right? Some good press. Yeah.
All right. So what's worse, Jeremiah? If you don't vote for me, you're not black. All right. You know who said that?
There's Joe Biden.
Or I'm just like you, black people. I'm also retarded.
That's worse, dude. That is worse. I don't care what anybody says. That's worse.
Yeah, and that was Newsom. That wasn't me. That was Newsom.
Yes. Joe Biden, at least, he's great. Grandpa gets some passes, right? With some of the crazy stuff that they say. Okay, so Joe Biden got a little pass for that. He was trying to be hip, trying to be the hip boomer guy. You don't vote for me, you ain't black. No, Gavin Newsom has no excuse. That's just, it was one of the most ridiculous things I ever heard anybody say. But what's crazy is that I think black people would still vote for him. That's the sad thing.
Absolutely.
It's like, why? Like I can't. Like, he just insulted you to your face. Like, no, out of spite, vote for somebody else, please.
Yeah.
But speaking of presidents, my friend, not the Bee. Okay, so most of you are familiar with the Babylon Bee, the satire magazine. Not the Bee. $30 after checking other sources.
They were getting 30.
Okay.
Yeah, so 15, like Wayne said, after tax.
All right. So that's why we got the chat, right? The chat's you guys got to keep each other in line here in the chat, because we can't police you. Yeah. But not the Bee is actual news. They're not satire. They actually post things that actually happen. They're journalism, I guess. And they put together a nice a nice article that captured all the important moments from the State of the Union address. I know this has been talked about ad nauseum. So we're just going to play a couple of the better videos from that, courtesy of Not the Bee. First, Al Green, of course, not to outdo himself, gets kicked out again from a Trump speech by posting black people aren't apes. You got it.
Yeah. Black people aren't apes. Maybe could have picked a better person to represent that sign. Just saying.
Oh man. Al Green is see, this is what he does. He wants to stir the pot, get kicked out, because that's his shtick, right? That's his grift, getting kicked out of Trump speeches. And we all know that the ape video was, first of all, we talked about this on the show. We think it was probably more than likely a setup, but it was literally 1 second at the end of a video that had nothing to do with that video. And anybody who's
of a meme that had already been out.
Yeah. Anybody who's used social media knows that your videos will autoplay next, whatever, depending on what you're watching. And unless you have the setting set to not autoplay the next video. So anyway, Al Green just being Al Green.
Also, like, we do social media content. Why wouldn't you just download the video? Are you serious that we have
Also,
a White House staffer who only knows how to screen record and can't download an Instagram video?
That's why I think it was a setup. Because yes, of course you know that, especially if you're a young White House representative, if you're a Gen Z, or, you know, it's like
in charge of the most popular social media feed in the entire world.
Right. And you're not going to double check, make sure that everything's hunky dory. Yeah. No, you can't tell me that. But Al Green did catch a stiff arm here.
Nice.
It would have been better if he would have just taken that sign and just ripped it right out of his hands.
Yeah, wiped his butt with it.
I don't know which let's watch this one, of course.
And you should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block.
You think she's telling him to join to enroll his kids in the Quality Leering Center?
You gonna leer today?
You gonna leer today? Love it, love it. Of course, they chant KKK while everybody else chants USA because they hate the USA. More of them yelling.
It's interesting to me. Like, okay, so let's say Newsom wins the next presidency. Is America all of a sudden not the KKK anymore?
Okay, so he not only wins the Democrat primary, you're saying he wins the presidency.
Yeah, let's say Newsom's next president or any Democrat. America's not systemically racist anymore, according to you guys?
That's a good question. Are there any liberals in the chat? Are there any liberals in the chat that was America not KKK under Joe Biden? Can you give us the lowdown? Let me know. Let me know if anybody pops up in the chat and to let us know.
Yeah. Chicago's finest. You want to, Obama 2028 guy. What do you think?
What do you think? This picture is just the face of the Democrat Party. That's what they look like. All Democrats look alike. That's it. that's the one.
Yeah, I'm sure she's married and her husband is very happy and loves, he made the best decision of his life and he regrets nothing.
Regrets.
Wait, what is this guy wearing in the bottom right? What kind of is that?
A kufi, man.
What is that? I don't know what a kufi is.
It's like African garb.
This dude ain't African. That's cultural appropriation, right? Come on. What do you guys?
Exactly. This is, I think, a more accurate representation. AI is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. Beautiful. Dumb and Dumber. No, that's an insult to.
That wasn't AI, dude. That happened.
That actually happened. No, that's what they really look like under there. That's what inhabits their souls. This is an insult to Dumb and Dumber. I think the Dumb and Dumber guys were smarter. To be quite
absolutely. All right, so Fetterman, let's see this. Fetterman is the perfect example of how liberalism works. He has a stroke and gets elected Democrat. His mind starts to heal and he's becoming conservative based.
Yes, that's crazy because that's exactly what's happening. And every Democrat is so angry that they elected him because they thought they had defeated conservatism by defeating Dr. Oz. But yeah, dude, as soon as his mind healed, he was like, he's just a normal guy. He's just a normal Democrat from the 90s, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Like someone.
He ended up went and shaking Trump's hand at the end, right?
I believe he did.
I did not grow my beard to hide my triple chin. All right. No, I did. That's right. That's actually accurate. I did grow this to hide my triple chin.
You grew the beard. Is this some kind of presuppositional apologetics thing or
I took my Shahada actually.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Bet you didn't know I was Muslim, huh, Unicorn? I bet you that changes everything now, huh?
Oh, you insulted a Muslim, boy. Jihad on that. But
Ohio Patriot says, I don't know how to say this guy's name. Talib. Wearing an F ice pin. Talib. Wearing an F ice pin. See, this is what I don't understand. I debate. I do a lot of religious debates, but I've been doing a lot more political debates. And when I debate leftists, they never, ever. I mean, okay, there was one guy, but he was not smart. They don't take the mainstream positions and argue them because they know they're awful positions and they cannot be defended. So when they say F ICE and abolish ICE, right? All these Democrats, their senators, Senator Markey, Ed Markey or something like that, is putting forward legislation to abolish ICE. And it's like, you have absolutely nothing to stand on when it comes to abolishing ICE. All you have to do is ask them, okay, so you're at least for like if somebody like an MS-13 gang member murders or rapes somebody in the streets, like you want to deport them, right? And they're like, yeah, of course, but that's not what Trump's doing. He's deporting grandmas. But then they'll say, oh, well, I'll say, how are you going to do that? Like, don't you kind of need ICE to deport these people? Like, so abolish ICE, but deport illegal criminals. Square that circle for me. Sorry, I had to say that.
You can't. You know what? I'm glad you kind of went off on that because even liberal Democrat Stephen A. Smith agrees with you.
You're talking about the border. Yeah, the border needed to be closed, but that was because Biden opened it. If Biden had it opened and followed Obama, who deported more people than Trump did, in Obama's term in office, over 3.1 million people were deported. How come you didn't follow that, Joe Biden? How come you didn't follow that, Democrats? How come it was okay to celebrate ICE at that particular time when when Obama was in office, and you had networks literally traveling with ICE to show you the marvelous work that they were doing, but suddenly Trump is doing it, and now it's a pariah, and ICE needs to go, and it needs to be completely banned. Why are sanctuary cities existing? Why is that? Why do you get to implement laws that could get you to ignore federal laws? How is that? How does that benefit our country? I'm saying to ask ourselves these questions. Yeah, you're talking about
exactly. Like these people don't even know what they're protesting for because like we've discussed before, Alex, the issue is never the issue. These people are mindless and they're being used by the people who just want revolution. Okay, because the issue is always revolution. Doesn't matter. It could be immigration. It could be transgender things. It can be LGBT. You pick your progressive, liberal talking point issue, and that's never the issue. The issue is the revolution. So they use these mindless white liberal women to accomplish their task, which is to revolutionize this country for Marxism, communism, socialism, you name your ism.
Yeah.
But that is the absolute end goal. So when they wear their F ICE pins to the State of the Union address, they're not showing up as politicians, they're showing up as activists so that they can activate the low IQ voter base that they have. Because anybody with a brain would never vote for these people.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ohio Patriot says Rashid Tlaib should have been removed for the F ICE pin. I agree. I wonder how many people were wearing F ICE pins because you're disrespecting legal, constitutionally established federal agencies. I mean,
at the State of the Union address.
yeah.
like take that crap outside. And the Democrats did have their own little thing outside, which we will get to here in just a second. So we know Nancy Pelosi made hundreds of millions of dollars illegally trading. Donald Trump takes a nice little joke at that.
All Americans can profit from a rising stock market. Let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
All the standing up and sitting down, I couldn't do it. They did a lot of standing up and sitting down.
Nancy Pelosi retired just in the nick of time, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she was here?
No.
Oh, got her.
I didn't even know that was coming. That's good.
Insider Trading Act.
He was doing that all night long. Hands down, his best speech. Again, I'm a Trump guy. You know this, but his speeches can go on way too long and they get a little dry. But this one, man, top notch, 10 out of 10 for sure. Oh yeah, of course. We were just talking about money earlier.
And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card. Yet they
Isn't
don't
that
want
racist?
identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good.
Yes, I dare any Democrat watching right now, if you are a liberal watching the show, please tell me why that is fine, but to vote is not fine.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Well, shoveling snow isn't a right.
Well, feeding your family is a right?
Yeah.
Someone's got it. And as you can see, they need at least 14 people for one corner of sidewalk, as we saw earlier.
They had a lot of, they must have needed 14 million people shoveling snow in New York City.
14. That was probably the funniest clip we played thus far. But those guys shoveling that one corner of the sidewalk, making $30 an hour. But yeah, no, there's no one can defend that because it doesn't make any sense. Like the hypocrisy is just bar none, man. Bar none. I wonder, like in earlier American politics, like the early 1800s, like, was it this bad? Were politicians this ridiculous? And was their voting base just as ridiculous as well? I mean, I think we're seeing something unprecedented, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It could have been idiots back then too. I don't know.
I'm being exposed right now because my wife just turned off the light, and so my green screen
Uh-oh.
going crazy. So I'll be right back.
Wait, you don't have that library behind you?
I do. Don't pay attention to the man behind the behind the curtain.
Alex he fooled everybody. I think that I thought he had that massive library, and that's how he prepared for all of his debates. He's crushing atheists on days that are not on Thursday. But thank you all. If you're here, if you've been watching this long, folks, come on now, hit that thumbs up button, share the show with everybody you know, including people you've only met once in your entire life. Share it with them and subscribe to both me and Alex channels if you are not subscribers already. Alex is presuppositional apologist and new political debater. He's debating politics now. I cover politics from a Christian worldview. So you can either come and hate on those videos or show me some love on those videos as well. I am your church and state connoisseur. Welcome back, Alex. I mean, now that you've ruined the whole mirage, you have to change your background.
What are you talking about?
Dude. Now that we know that that's not a real library behind you.
Not only is it real, Jeremiah, but I've read every single book there twice.
Oh.
They're all empty.
And your favorite one is?
Well, they're all blank pages. So the one here, that's my favorite one.
Dude, you have an easy out there. You just say the Bible.
Just making sure all the books are in order. I'm not going to grab one to show you guys, but
You should not do that.
I should have like a book. This.
Yeah, you should. You should have a book ready to roll. So then, you do. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And what is the book looks a little worn out there, buddy.
Yeah, it's not because I read it. It's because I keep throwing it in that same drawer after I read half a paragraph.
It keeps your desk from rocking back and forth. You put it under one of the legs.
Dude, you'd be surprised how many people think it's an own on my debates in the comment section. But he doesn't even have real books.
Because you're the only one who ever uses a green screen, right?
Yes.
So Trump did call the Supreme Court out to their faces because most of them attended. I think there was the greatest Supreme Court justice of all time was not in attendance, unfortunately, Clarence Thomas. But I do believe the rest of them were there. Let's see what Donald Trump had to say about them and their striking down of the tariffs.
Already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling,
way to go, cameraman.
Country saving. It's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in. Peace protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better,
tariffs,
leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern day system.
So everybody was so black-pilled in the conservative movement, myself included, when he lost them tariffs to the Supreme Court ruled against him. But he just took the punch, kept rolling, and said, "We're still doing them. We're just gonna use a different law to get it done." And that's the kind of president we need, because you can't count on Congress. And you and I both know that we're still waiting on Congress to pass the voter ID law that. In case you missed it, Donald Trump did call John Thune out to his face. Said you need to pass the SAVE Act, and then he said, "Come on, John," or something like that. Looked right at him when he said it. But yeah, unfortunately, we live. I don't know how long our country can sustain it, but we live in the age of the executive order, man. We live in the age of the executive order.
I know, and it's going to be both sides. I mean, when Biden came into office, it was the same thing. He had a pile of executive orders that he was rescinding, and then a pile that he was putting into action. And I think it's going to be like that forever for now. I don't see a way out there.
And it's unfortunate because they can change with the presidents, right? The executive orders don't mean squat because it only lasts as long as the current guy in office. But Congress, what's funny? Here's your fun historical fact of the night, right? Okay, so when the founders formed our three branches of government, okay, the intention was to make the legislative branch, Congress, the most powerful. And why is that? Because it's the closest to the people, right? So the people elect their congressmen, and then their statesmen. The states were, before we voted on senators, the states would pick the senators, but that was fine because you're closer to your state representatives than your Washington, D.C. representatives. So that relationship was still close. The least powerful branch of government was intended to be the judicial branch. In fact, not only is the judicial branch got the least amount of pages describing its powers in the Constitution, but if you read the Federalist Papers when they're trying to get the people of New York to get behind the Constitution, Alexander Hamilton writes, "This is the least powerful branch of government," like in those exact words. And now we see that they're the most powerful branch of government. They literally strike down make up, whatever the heck they want to do, abortion, legal, illegal, but they're just like doing whatever the heck they want. And Congress is like inept. Like our most powerful branch is like I just want to go in there and just like shake them really hard. Like, what the hell's wrong with you people, man?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure I'm not the one that, this is not an original thought, but there's a theory I have. I'm sure there's like an actual named theory about this, but whenever there's a system and the system is around for a certain period of time, competition finds loopholes, right? So when you're competing to game the system, people figure out how the system works and then they game the system. And that's what we see with America. I mean, it's with anything. You can compare it to like basketball, right? Everybody knows basketball. Basketball 20, 30, 40 years ago was an extremely different game than it is today because the competition breeds loopholes. You find what's the easiest way for me to score, okay? And then you just exploit that. That's why everybody shoots threes now, right? So I think that's what we see with Congress and the legislative branch. It's just, this is the way that these guys do this.
Just taking the path of least resistance. I don't want to do my job.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Not how was the system intended to work, but how can I make the system work for what I want it to work?
Gotcha. Yeah, no, you're probably right. I think a part of it's that. A part of it is that they don't want to. They want to do insider trading. They don't want to actually do their jobs. So they'll. They created all these government agencies, right? That's why there's endless amounts of government unelected bureaucrats running things and doing jobs that Congress was supposed to do. It's absolutely bat-ish insane.
Yes.
So Trump last night did claim that the murder rate last year was the single largest decline in recorded American history. The lowest number.
That can't have anything to do with illegal immigration at all.
I don't know, but fact checked, it was true. It probably also had a lot to do with sending the National Guard into some of these cities to patrol them. So that it needs to be the campaign of every Republican running for Congress if they want to win the midterms. Of course, we saw the hockey.
People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, no, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
USA, USA, USA. Dude, check this loser out in the mask here in the bottom right corner.
Oh man, Buddy hasn't left his house in 5 years.
He's permanently scarred. He's one of those brains that'll never recover from COVID.
You think he drove here with that mask on?
Yes, he most definitely drove in the car by himself with that mask on. He probably wears it to bed.
Dr. Fauci says the easiest time to catch COVID is when you're alone in your car.
He gave out a ton of awards. I mean, it was just a great night. I mean, he's honoring veterans. He's honoring heroes. He definitely hit the next Republican commercial.
One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
There they are, sitting down. You idiots.
Yeah, that was the most viral clip of the night, for sure.
For sure. Like, you are dumb. You just
gave away the whole game.
You gave away the whole game, man. Like, you can't.
Not like we didn't already know. But yeah.
Most of us already knew. I got to get a better stand for this camera. Every time I hit the table, it like falls back on me.
Can't handle your camera. Can't handle the truth, but. All right. While we find this next video for you guys, I just want you to hit that like button. Drop some comments. All right. YouTube looks at the comment section. They say, hey, are there a lot of people commenting here? If so, it pushes it out to more people. We appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? If you're enjoying the show, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys.
Yes. Even haters. Hey, man, we like you too. If you want to talk some trash, as long as you keep it clean, we will allow you to talk as much trash in the chat as you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Hit us with your best insult.
This is the kind of stuff that I come to the comment section for. Obama 2026 for prison with Big Mike. Hey, they let men into women's prison and vice versa. So however you feel about Obama and Big Mike, I'm sure they can enjoy a nice cell together.
What is this unhinged comment above that? You see this?
Let's see. If you don't have blue eyes, you're black, and MAGA don't want you, i.e. Charlie Kirk. Can you?
What are you smoking, dog?
Yeah, I was about to say, can you decode?
Can you pass that?
Is this English, or is this like Navajo code of some sort, like the World War II soldiers had to get around the Germans? They just said, like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Are you an illegal alien, sir? Do I need to call ICE right now on you? Remain confident that you're about to get deported. So one of the funniest parts of the night, and this will be the last clip from the State of the Union, was the awfully attended and poor and just sad anti-State of the Union address from the Democrats, because they did really weird stuff like this.
I'm a mother. I'm a physician. I have a flag. And I am the proud representative for Oregon's 3rd Congressional District. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Look at that raucous crowd.
And tonight, I defy Trump
Defiance.
and his authoritarian project by standing in joyful, radical, peaceful resistance with the Portland Frog Brigade.
Who is the Portland Frog Brigade, and who gives a crap?
This is full circle, man. Remember when Alex Jones told us that the water was making the frogs?
He is
vindicated.
Right. When he's right, he's right. That is the proof. Those were clearly gay frogs. Oh man, I can't. Clowns, yes, we do have a good time on this show. In his, that's what they were doing. And they call that. I don't even know what you want to call that, Alex. I don't know what you.
Johnny Palmadessa, who's a TikTok streamer, was actually at this event dressed up in a shark costume. And it was he interviewed. He actually had a viral clip because he interviewed a congressman who pretends to be a woman, and he was like, "Oh, you can't trauma dump on me, Johnny. I already have enough trauma because I'm trans and I'm in Congress." That's these people's whole lives. They just love to be victims, and it's just crazy.
That I mean, without that, what do they have? What do they have? They've created a whole industry, Alex.
Yeah.
Like, if they don't have racism and victimhood, they have no identity. They don't have a personality.
That's a good observation. That's like the pro-life movement, right? Where they get stuck in the situation of they want to do the right thing, they say, but then they go, wait a minute, if we actually accomplish our goal, the people don't need us anymore. So it reminds me of that.
Yeah. Yep. That's what keeps them in power. That's their whole game. Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's their whole game. And like you just said, it's crazy because I just covered. Okay. So go to my channel.
Self-sovereign. We apologize. I figured
Okay,
you
yeah,
meant
yeah.
them.
Okay.
Yeah. We get a lot of haters here.
Yeah,
Apologize.
it's
We're sorry.
we do get hater dumped every now and then, so it's tough to tell. But yeah, welcome to the show. We're glad you're watching, for sure. But yeah, if you head to my channel, Jeremiah Campana, and I just did a video where Matt Walsh. So Tennessee has introduced in I forget the committee, but it's in committee. It's an abolition bill to criminalize abortion. So not only would abortion be illegal, but criminal prosecutions for women and doctors should they perform it. Yeah. So Tennessee's getting ready to do it. And Matt Walsh draws the logical conclusion, right? If it is murder, then it should be treated as criminal murder. Like there should be charges for murder if you do that. The pro-life, I looked it up for the video, and I'm not saying this is of every pro-life organization because incrementalism does have its place. We won't get into that right now, but it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So if they were to win and eliminate abortion, they've eliminated their jobs.
Yeah.
And same thing as racism, victimhood, that kind of thing. So that's probably why they fight. Like some pro-life organizations fight these bills. Like we don't want to abolish
secretly
abortion.
behind closed doors.
Yeah. Speaker Mike Johnson helped defeat one in Louisiana. It's like, well, wait a minute, are we pro-life or are we pro-life? Like,
then they make up some bad excuse, like, well, it wouldn't have passed. Well, yeah, because you killed it.
Like,
if it wasn't going to pass, why'd you have to do all that?
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't this is deeply red areas, not we're not trying to ban it in Minnesota, pretty crazy stuff. On a bit of a heavier note, hopefully we can end on something lighter. In fact, I do have some videos that we can end on something lighter, but first, Alex, I want to get to this article. Because this kind of stuff is still going on, and this is why we cannot let Democrats win anything ever again. Like this is a prime example.
It really has gotten to that point, hasn't it?
Yep. So, Republican congressman introduces a bill to ban gender transition procedures on children. How this hasn't been done yet is beyond me. But Rep. Bob Onder introduced the Chloe Cole Act, which is a brilliant name. As anyone who doesn't know, Chloe Cole is a famous detransitioner. It would protect children from being subjugated to gender transition procedures. The bill would bar doctors from using puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, surgical procedures to alter a minor's sex characteristics, effectively protecting anyone under 18 from such practices. Now, this was apparently first introduced in September 2025, but the measure stalled in committee. Why? We have the majority. Like, why is this stalling in committee? Why is this not voted on now? But the fact that Alex, this is all good stuff. The Chloe Cole Act makes it more likely they'll get assistance and end the perverse incentives in hospitals and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's out of committee now, hopefully. But why, Alex, is it taking this long? Why are Republicans fighting this bill? What motivation could a conservative possibly have to want to continue this?
I have no clue. I really am lost for words as to why anybody would oppose transitioning a child. I mean, I like to debate, so I'm always in my head having little arguments with myself. And, maybe I shouldn't admit that.
So that's how you do so well at debates, because you're always debating.
Trump said he's bringing insane asylums back. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But all you have to do is literally interrogate these people for 3 minutes. It's a completely indefensible position. I think we played a clip on here. I think you had brought it up, where a lady was saying that she wouldn't let her kid get a tattoo, but she would let them transition.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember that. Like,
I mean, that's the only argument you have to run, and it's that quick, and their whole argument collapses. It's people are willing to put children in harm to piety signal, and that's disgusting.
Dude, it's beyond disgusting. It's beyond disgusting because we're talking about kids here, like things that 99% of America found despicable not that long ago. And now we have Republicans in Congress stalling on passing a bill that would end this nonsense. That shouldn't, like the fact that we live in a time period where we have to pass a bill to stop doctors from harming children in that way is just a sad state of, in my opinion, God's judgment. Like, it's like, this is probably what we get for genociding babies in the womb. This is probably what we get for the sexual revolution. This is right. It's wild. Fair point. It's absolutely insane. So here is why I didn't care. One of the main reasons I voted for Trump. So for those of you who don't know, I was a libertarian for a long time. I've never, since I was able to vote, I either voted independent or libertarian for the presidential election. I never voted for Republican or Democrat in my life until 2024 election. And I voted for Trump. And one of the main reasons is because of this whole transgender thing. And I think we got some beautiful stats here to share with you. Of what he's been doing on that front while Congress twiddles their freaking thumbs. Hospitals ending youth.
We want to show you a kind of a wide range of high-profile hospitals. We're going to scroll them there on the screen. You can see Children's Minnesota Hospital.
This is for all the people out there who said this wasn't happening, and here's a giant list of hospitals where it was happening.
University
Any Hardman in my DMs.
Also some ones out there in Chicago as well, like Lurie's Children's Hospital. So they've either paused or canceled gender-affirming care. It's not just NYU Langone.
So that is one of the big reasons. I'm glad to see those hospitals shutting down because it's way past time for this practice to die. And you want to talk about like how we just talked about prosecuting women for abortion? Like, we need to prosecute doctors for doing this.
Yeah, no, 100%. And this is one thing that Charlie Kirk actually said. He said we should have Nuremberg-style trials for doctors who performed these surgeries. I 100% agree. I had a debate, me and Bryce J, against Jed, the flying spaghetti auditor, and John Gleason, the godless engineer. And at one point, they brought up Charlie Kirk and that he said that. And I said, yes, I think if you're a doctor and you chopped off a kid's penis, you should be publicly executed. And John Gleason was like, I will never be on a stream with Wi-Fi gospel again.
Oh my gosh. Dude, like that's a reasonable position to have. Like, we used to publicly execute people on the regular and it worked. Like,
yeah. Well, and you know what? Maybe they don't like the death penalty. Maybe we just have to call it forced assisted suicide and everything will be okay.
Yeah. Well, the death penalty.
Like Canada.
So, let me steel man the death penalty argument.
Okay.
So, do you trust the government to always correctly prosecute and execute the right person? Do you trust them not to execute innocent people?
No.
Well, then I guess we should eliminate the death penalty, Alex.
Yeah. No, I think that with the death penalty should be a reform of the justice system in the sense that I think, if it's a misdemeanor crime, I don't think the bar for evidence should be as high. But if it's a death penalty level of a crime, we need like a higher bar of what it takes to prove somebody guilty. And if we can have it in tiers like that, if you don't think you have enough evidence to prove it at that level, go for 25 to life instead of the death penalty, and you won't have to prove it as hard.
Interesting. So do you think that would tie up the courts a little bit more as opposed to rapid fire? Let's bag them and hang them.
Yeah, I mean, I think either way, the courts are going to be overwhelmed. Look at Rikers Island. Yeah. People sit in Rikers Island for years and years and years without a trial. So I don't think it's creating a problem that we don't have. Could it add to the problem that we do have? Yes. But I kind of look at it like this is a destiny argument. Not a Destiny argument. Sorry, she sounds and looks like Destiny, so I call her Destiny sometimes. Not so erudite, or AKA Breastiny.
Right.
And she says, well, we should allow abortions because, one, everybody should have the freedom to choose, which is the worst argument I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
And two, because they're going to do it anyway. So why make it illegal, right? And I think it's along the same lines of that. It's of saying, well, the death penalty is going to create problems, so we shouldn't have it. Okay, but what is the truth? Are certain crimes deserving of death? Yes, 100%. So just because there are issues with the death penalty doesn't mean we shouldn't enact it. I think we enact it and we focus on fixing the issues that it causes.
It's a very reasonable and level-headed take, Alex. I'm proud of you for that argument. In fact, you should debate somebody on that.
I will debate anybody on the death penalty.
But what happens is the reason doctors need to be prosecuted, stripped of their license, thrown in jail. Figure out the sentencing. I don't know if it's a long time or if it's a short amount of time just to teach them a lesson. But because of people like this next video that we're about to watch, is a prime example of somebody who was lied to and duped because they have a young mind, and young minds are impressionable, and it ruined. Right. Go figure. And it completely ruined this person's life. And this is the reason, one of many examples of why this needs to end.
What's going to happen before you started testosterone? So really, it's your fault.
This is a guy.
More attention.
Or no, this is
See,
a
but
woman.
they didn't, though. They told me the outwardly observable effect that I would immediately notice, like that my voice was going to drop, not that my vocal cords were going to dramatically thicken, and that a lot of women's larynxes aren't big enough to accommodate that thickness, meaning that my voice just always hurts. I snored last night, apparently, because my throat has hurt all day. It also means that I can't scream or raise my voice above a certain volume. I used to do theater. They knew that. That was something very important to me. And I've lost that ability because I can't project my voice anymore. They told me that I might experience vaginal dryness, not that the cells in my gynecological and urological anatomy are highly estrogen dependent, and that depleting them of that estrogen by going on testosterone is almost certainly going to cause them to irreversibly atrophy, which causes a slew of issues ranging from, yes, vaginal dryness and pain and bleeding upon penetration, to losing the ability to give vaginal birth, to urinary incontinence and pelvic floor dysfunction. I've seen a lot of informed consent packets from these gender clinics, and I have never seen one actually go into detail about what vaginal dryness entails. It's also crazy to me to imply that I, as a 14-year-old 8th grader, or the kids that they do this to are as young as 11, could comprehend the lifelong implications of being incontinent and not being able to have penetrative sex or give birth vaginally. That's not something that a child can consent to.
Hang on.
Dude, this is so sad. I hope these detransition cases blow up everywhere and it creates an actual change in the minds of people on these issues. I don't know that it will, but I'm hopeful at least, because these are powerful stories. I mean, these people's lives are literally affected for the rest of their lives. Like, this isn't just like I listened to Grant Cardone when I was 18, and he told me not to buy a house. Biggest mistake of my life, because at like 19, 20 years old, I could actually afford, before COVID, to buy a house. And if I did that, my family would be in a much better financial position. And that will affect me for the rest of my life. I'm working on getting one now, but who knows? But that is nothing in comparison to a doctor telling you and feeding into your bad ideology as a 14-year-old. This is just insane, man.
Yeah, dude. It's and what's crazy, what the craziest part is that you are correct. Like, these type of stories used to be powerful enough to move people and change something and change minds and affect people's emotions. Like, this isn't right. Some people would see the light, right? Come to that realization, like, holy crap, this is what we're doing. We have to stop this.
Yeah.
People's minds are so far gone now. I like, you're right. I don't think it will. I don't think it will change enough people's minds. It might change some, the normie, the middle of the road person who pays no attention to anything that's going on in culture and politics.
Yeah.
You might get that person. But the people on the left, they're gone. They're not coming back. Like, barring divine intervention, like Jesus himself, like snatching them up, you know what I mean? Barring that, they're not coming back. And that's why I'm if it's a bet on Kalshi, I'm going to take it that we're going to see in 2028. All right, this is just my prediction. I don't know. Take this with a grain of salt. If a Republican president wins in 2028, I think we're going to see like the left is going to do like some Afghan terror, like car bombs, like mash. Like, we're already seeing. The last show we did, we covered how transgenders are responsible for the most mass shootings right now. Like, it's not even close. Like, they take up the 2 top spots of all types of mass shooters. It's transgender. We're gonna see it on a massive scale, dude. We're gonna see it on a massive scale, and I think that's why they're kind of gearing up for that now. Like, let's do the ICE protests. Let's get a couple people to sacrifice their lives protesting ICE. Let's do the No Kings. Let's get the boomers involved. The boomers are dying for something to do. Let's give them some signs and have them stand outside a Tesla dealership.
There you go. That's one way to do it.
I'm 62. I never thought I'd live long enough to see this weird so-called sex changes. What comes out of the womb goes into the tomb.
Yeah, it must be wild to be a 62-year-old and watch this stuff after living through the 70s and 80s and all that. Like, your brain must be blown. Your mind must be blown at this stuff. I can't even imagine. The pathetic cut culture you're living in is gross. OMG, STFU, you mindless MAGA trolls are pathetic. It's funny. These comments come right after we talk about doctors transitioning kids at 14 years old.
Yeah, we just had a 14-year-old.
Fries. Yeah, Dan Fries. Do you think it's okay for a doctor to cut off the penis of a 14-year-old boy? Please elaborate.
I don't think he will. I don't think he can, because he can't think for himself. We did get, okay, I haven't played that video yet. Who says the left hates black people, especially since the left was 92% black women and 80% black men? So who's doing all the hating? I'm glad you asked that question, because I'm about to play the video. As if, well, first of all, Gavin Newsom thinks you're stupid. So the left not only thinks you're dumb, but if you are a black person who holds conservative values, well, they have some pretty racist things to say about you too.
And you have better have voted for Biden, or clearly you're not black.
Clearly. Here we go.
Because you are, dude.
Ow.
You gonna pretend you're not?
I got a black friend right here.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, okay.
It's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're not a racist piece of shit holding white supremacy right now, you piece of shit. Fucking Uncle Tom.
There you go. Be racist. Be
See,
racist.
so
I know you will, right? Like you just said. I will. Who do you think the real racists are?
They are definitely 100%, Nick.
Because I mean, you're black. I'm white.
I'm black, but you heard what they call me. I'm a white supremacist as well. Uncle Tom, everything. So
You think logic has totally left the brains of these people?
100%, man. I mean, you hear how they talk. They're stupid.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
You condemn political violence?
No, I fucking don't. Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
You.
Fitting.
Kind of like
surprising.
Your political opposition?
No, you have no idea what fascism is. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit, bro. I will fuck you up, bro. I'm violent as fuck, bro. Find out. You want to find out how violent I am? You want to find out? Get the fuck out of here.
You leave.
Take that mask off, you coward.
Honestly,
You're a white nationalist.
Oh, okay, thank you very much.
You want me to be
That's
peaceful
not
to
true.
fucking Nazis? Yeah, it's true. I see
I'm
your
not a
fucking
Nazi, so you
content,
should go
pig.
find some other ones.
I know who you are. You.
That's like, how do you can't reason with that, dude? That's like, these people are just bat-ish insane, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, I shouldn't say this, but it's kind of a dream of mine to have a guy dressed up like that in an Antifa suit asking me if I want to see him get violent. It's honestly, it sounds like a lot of fun.
It sounds like, dude. Did we play that video of that Patriot dude like knocking out like 5 or 6 of them?
We did play that. That was great. That was
great.
awesome.
That was
Old
great.
man strength. Hey Dan, yeah, nice comment. Anyways, can you answer my question? Do you think it's okay for a doctor to cut the penis off of a 14-year-old boy?
He of course he thinks it's okay. He's just not going to say it in the chat. He doesn't want that on record. What else do I got for us? So that was a heavy topic. I told y'all it was going to get heavy. If you were here at the beginning of the show, I said, we're going to have all the fun at the beginning, and then it's going to get a little heavy.
Back to the racist part that you just brought up, because the person asked, well, what do you mean the left hates black people? Did you see the video of the ICE agent, the black ICE agent, who all the white liberal women were dropping hard R's on? You seen that video?
No.
Yeah. Yep. He was conversing with them a little bit, trying to tell them, and I don't even think it's worth it for the ICE agents to do this, but they were trying to tell them, like, we're literally chasing down child predators right now, and you're impeding on our federal duties. And she's like, no, and she just dropped a bunch of hard R's, and it's like, this is why we say this, by the way.
Yeah, this is why we say this. You hold a conservative view, they'll drop the hard R, they'll call you Uncle Tom, they'll be extremely racist right to your face, because at that point you're
at least when I drop hard R's, I'm joking,
right. right, exactly. By the way, folks, if you are here, kindly hit that thumbs up button, share the show with everyone you've ever met in your entire life, and subscribe to both me and Alex's channels if you wouldn't mind, and hook your brothers up. Oh, it's none of my business what a doctor and their patients do. You guys should try minding your own business. Oh,
right.
Wow.
So if a doctor kills their patient, then that's fine, right?
If a doctor go ahead.
Yeah. No, if a doctor and their patient have consensual sex, even if the patient is 14, well, whatever is done between a doctor and their patient, that's not your business, right?
If a doctor spends, if multiple doctors over multiple decades pretend that they're treating syphilis when in actuality they're just recording you dying, is that okay? Should we mind our own business then too? Should the Tuskegee?
That never happened.
Tuskegee experiments, maybe something along those lines. Yeah, we should just mind our own business then.
Oh man.
Obama for president 2020 not, but now, dude, in a perfect world, man. See, the thing, that's the one knock I have on Trump. We've talked about this before, is that there is not enough political people in handcuffs right now. That's the one knock I have on him. Let's get somebody. There's got to be low hanging fruit out there that we can perp walk in front of the cameras, and show these people that we mean business. We're going to take our country back from you lunatics.
Absolutely.
You know what? I'm having a good time, Alex. So I got another video to show you because we're talking about racism. Now, did you know that everything is white supremacy, right? But did you know
obviously.
Did you know that food can be white supremacist as well?
Food is racist. Okay.
Whatever RFK Jr.
Yeah, restart it actually.
On or whatever.
What happened?
Sorry, you got to restart it. I didn't have it up.
Is it up? Got it.
Now it's up. Yep.
Please ask for the science-based regimens, not whatever RFK Jr. is getting kickbacks on, or whatever whole milk, white supremacy, dog whistling.
Wait.
I'm getting a little too political, but.
Did she just say whole milk is a racist dog whistle?
Whole milk, brother.
Yeah, I'm definitely a white supremacist because I have drank an ungodly amount of whole milk in my life.
Oh, well, bro, here's one of my favorites.
Are you a whole milk kind of guy, or do you do 2%? Are you straight or are you gay?
If I don't drink much milk, but if I do use it, it's whole for sure.
Yeah,
2% is garbage. Yeah, whole milk all day, every day. Also, how do we know that the left hates black people? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Funny you should ask.
This one is a classic. If you don't remember this one,
that
young
Davos?
growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want
Tell me
the
you
world
have
to
the
open up to
meme.
all of them, because when you have their diverse voices, innovating solutions, young.
I don't know that I have the meme, but if you grew up in the Bronx, you don't even know what the word computer is, you dumb minority.
Okay, I got it. We got to watch this. It's a different one. It's not the original one, but it'll do.
Racist.
Kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world to open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices, innovating solutions through technology.
The people, yeah. I mean, folks, the people who hate minorities are the people who think they're that stupid. All right. Kathy Hochul thinks that black people are that dumb. Gavin Newsom thinks black people are that dumb. Like, it blows my mind how openly insulting they are. It just blows my freaking mind.
Yeah, it's honestly because they're completely disconnected. They have absolutely no idea what black culture is, and they just think that they play into the same victim mindset.
Yeah, black culture to them is, how can I get your vote? What do I gotta what do I gotta say? What do I gotta do? What free stuff can I offer you that'll get you to vote for me?
What rapper can I pay who I literally don't even know who they are? I just know they have 10 million Instagram followers. What rapper can I pay to shill Kamala Harris? It's crazy, dude. Mamdani did the same thing. And it's interesting because these guys are smart. So if you have a Facebook, your normal audience is not on Facebook usually, like, unless you're just a Facebook creator. But if you're a big comedian, the last place your audience is like on Facebook. So there was Stavros, Stavros, the comedian. He's like a fat Greek dude.
I'm unfamiliar. Is he actually funny?
Yeah, a little bit.
There's not many stand-up comedians these days that are any good at all.
He posts this long thing about voting for Mamdani, and literally like 3 posts later, I see the same exact post by another comedian. It's like, oh, these guys are just. I could never take money unless I actually support the person and I'm already supporting them. Maybe I guess, but like, these guys are comedians. They're not political influence. Like, and they're taking money to shill communists in New York City. It's insane.
Hey, they can't eat that McDonald's with us peasants, man. They got to get that steak, get that filet mignon. Oh, hey, Alex.
That's our name.
Did you forget to shed a tear?
Dude, that's our new name. You said you wanted suggestions for the name.
Yeah, there we go. We're not superior worldview politics. We're the white man crying show. I love it. Thank you so much for that idea.
Yeah.
Alex, you know what? I do have one more video. I know it's getting late. I know we're going long. By the way, even if you wouldn't mind, if you could hit that thumbs up button, even if you hate us, just give us a hate like. Share the show with everybody you've ever met. Like, I mentioned, even people you only met once, your mom, your dad, your cousin, sister's former roommate, and subscribe to our channels.
Even if they don't open the link, the share helps.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, geez, Louise, you lost it. You killed.
I do that at least once a show.
You killed the mood. So.
Oh yeah, give us your best insult right now. You're in here. You're watching. I don't care if you're hating. Give me your best insult that you can think of, and we'll rate them from 1 to 10. Go ahead and comment below.
Oh yes, please give us your best. Try to keep it without curse words if you can, but we'll take those as well. But
White Man Crying Show was pretty good. I'd give that like a 6.
In fact, we might actually call our show the White Man's Crying Show.
That's that, dude. I'm down.
Speaking of crying, we know white liberal women love to cry. It's like their second favorite thing to do besides hate men is cry. And I got a good one. I got a good crying one here for us. That's just I can't tell if she's really crying, like, because I can't picture someone getting emotional over something this ridiculous, but You tell me, is she faking? Is she really crying? Let me know.
It wasn't meant to be like this, and I don't know what to do. I want to be a part of it. I mean, we're taking away like habitats, deforestation, like we're ruining everything, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I think that this is like almost mostly my problem. It's just the weight of how evil and selfish this world, like the humans are, not this world, the human. Like, I've just been staring at this too better. I don't know how. Like, I need help. Like, I don't know who to talk to. I don't know.
Definitely need to go talk to somebody. Go talk to a priest.
Groups.
Right.
Across the world.
Yeah, do better. That graffiti was telling you
Save the animals.
good life advice.
Instead, I need to find insurance and a home and pay bills and look for clients and drive on concrete and live in concrete buildings. And why not when this world is dying? This is not what I was meant for.
It's not what I was meant
I'm
for.
just gonna post this as it is and maybe even post my first one. I don't know. Like, I don't know why my phone's
My
not
first one.
picking
This
up
is her
all the
second one.
trash, and this isn't even bad.
Here's an idea.
Someone
Instead of
please
crying
tell me, like,
on
actually.
TikTok, why don't you go pick up the trash if you feel
Go
so
pick up the
about
trash,
it?
crazy lady.
Go get a trash bag. Go get one of those sticks that you see the guys on the side of the highway with. They're helpful. You don't have to bend over as much.
Oh, talk about a burn here.
I was thinking the same exact thing, Ohio Patriot.
Yep.
That instantly came to mind.
Won't shed a tear for a dead baby, but
yeah, she
I gotta be careful
she
what I
has
say on YouTube.
hashtag shout your abortion on on her Twitter profile.
At first I was like, she's got to be faking. She's got to be faking. But I think she really was upset that she could not clean up, that she had to drive on paved roads and live in concrete.
I think SSRIs give you the ability to cry on command. So
that's true. That's true. It's the drug all white liberal women are on. It's what they have in common. Wine and SSRIs. Oh, folks, that's all I got for us today, Alex. That's all I got for us today. I'm so glad y'all stuck around. We appreciate y'all watching. Even the haters, we appreciate you too. Kelvin Jackson 5336. You're welcome here anytime. You kept it clean. You were kind of funny. But appreciate you, Ohio Patriot, everybody watching. Alex, tell us what you got going on. Anything coming up? Anything people need to go watch?
Keep an eye out on my channel at Alexander with 2 X's, Medeiros. I'm going to be doing a bunch of debates leading up to, I'm doing a debate tournament hosted by Word War Debate. It's going to be interesting, man. They give the prompt and then they assign you a position. So I could have to argue something I hate.
Really? Why would you do that?
And then because, well, there's a cash prize of $5,000.
You grifting.
Hey, and you know, they're testing the ability of debaters, and it is good to be able to steel man your opponent's position, right?
Sure. Sure.
And then
for that cash prize.
And you get to debate in person at the next Word War Debate event.
That would be
in
cool.
Atlantic City, New Jersey. The only thing I don't like is the outcomes are based on audience voting. The audience doesn't know what the heck's going on. Sorry, guys.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't insult our audience. We just told them to hit the like button.
In any audience poll I've ever had at the end of a debate is just a popularity contest.
Or I've seen them. I've seen the audience manipulate to where they would vote for they would take a poll at the beginning and take a poll at the end. And at the beginning, they would actually vote for the position they don't like, so that at the end they can make it look like he changed everybody's mind.
Yeah, exactly. And it can be easily gamed like that. You just get a bunch of people in a Discord. So I don't know.
Cool. So that's what you got going on, folks. Head over to my channel. I broke down Matt Walsh's. I basically used scripture to break down why Matt Walsh is absolutely right about the treating abortion as murder and prosecuting women for that murder. A lot of conservatives, a lot of Christian conservatives are actually uncomfortable with that, and we dive into that, so have a romp over there. Check that out. And,
Jeremiah's breakdowns are amazing. Go ahead and check them out.
I appreciate that, Alex. I appreciate it, Alex. Alex is actually a really good debater. He's debated a lot of big names.
Debater.
He's a master debater.
You really emphasize the D.
Well, yeah, there's a reason. I haven't, I was going to tackle Tucker Carlson's interview with Mike Huckabee, but my gosh, that was a 3-hour long interview, and man, there's a lot going on there. So maybe I will tackle that one. But anywho, yeah, I am Jeremiah Campana. That is Alex Medeiros. We did enjoy all of you. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. God bless.
God bless, guys.